The $100 bill is the primary weapon in an invisible, escalating global war, a conflict racing toward a definitive climax in 2026. For 8 decades, the American greenback has functioned as the singular operating system for the entire planet. Global trade runs on American software. To see this in practice, look at global energy. Essential commodities like oil and natural gas move almost exclusively when American currency changes hands. This monopoly is total. The vast majority of the world's central banks hold their reserve wealth in the form of American debt, anchoring their own stability to the dollar. Owning the global ledger grants the United States absolute geopolitical power. They control the economic heartbeat of the world without needing to fire a shot. That foundation is fracturing. By using global sanctions as a routine tool of foreign policy, the United States has effectively weaponized its own currency. Unilaterally locking adversary nations out of the dollar system has forced the rest of the world to realize the danger of a single American-controlled ledger. This chart shows the M2 money supply. In 5 years, the Federal Reserve increased it so drastically that global trust is eroding. As supply spikes, foreign central banks are dumping bonds at a historic rate, distancing themselves from American debt. Between external sanctions and internal inflation, a global power vacuum has opened. The struggle to fill that void is what reaches a tipping point in 2026. The primary challenger stepping into this vacuum is a network powered by cryptographic code, rather than central banks. This technology allows nations to execute massive cross-border transactions and bypass US-controlled clearinghouses like SWIFT. This is a reality in China today. They are aggressively rolling out a central bank digital currency, deploying ECNY at the retail level to build a new financial infrastructure. Sovereign digital currencies grant immunity to US sanctions. They create a parallel economy where blacklisted nations can trade freely outside of American oversight. Digital currency is now a highly specialized geopolitical weapon designed to neutralize America's ultimate leverage. The American financial empire is launching a coordinated counteroffensive to defend its hegemony, a strategy known as the Greenback Gambit. The first phase involves sweeping regulatory crackdowns aimed at delegitimizing and absorbing decentralized crypto networks into the state system. The ultimate defensive move is the development of a digital dollar. The Federal Reserve is working to create its own centralized digital currency to maintain control. By leveraging its existing global debt structures, the U.S. can pressure allied nations to adopt the digital dollar over foreign alternatives. The goal is to outmuscle the digital revolution by forcibly absorbing blockchain technology into the existing US-controlled banking apparatus. This brings us to the 2026 tipping point, where traditional institutional power is locked in a direct collision with agile digital networks. Kanji Tega, who actually wins the war for global financial supremacy? By 2026, there is no single victor. The world settles into a bifurcated global economy, split into 2 competing digital spheres. International trade will require strict financial allegiances. Nations will have to choose a side before they can conduct even basic commerce. The era of a single, undisputed global currency is dead, replaced by a tense digital Cold War. But the most significant change isn't occurring between nations. It's happening to the money in your bank account. Because central bank digital currencies are centralized ledgers, every unit of money is programmable. It becomes a tool that records and regulates the behavior of its users. Authorities can now embed logic into the currency itself, allowing them to track, restrict, or instantly expire your funds if your behavior is non-compliant. As the 2026 currency war solidifies these systems, absolute financial privacy will become the most targeted human right on Earth. The ultimate stakes of the Greenback Gambit aren't about global trade, but who controls the programmable code that can activate a digital kill switch on your personal freedom.